Brad, 58-36 in the second half. What number you like better?
I like the percentage of field goals that they made and the three-point field goal percentage that they made. Offensively, it's amazing how one leads to the other. Good defense leads to offense, or good offense leads to better defense. But I just like the spirit that we played with, the fight we played with, because we didn't play with much in the first half, and we looked like we were sleepwalking. So I like both of those.
You been able to pinpoint why those slow starts here?
No, I don't know. It's maybe I'm not getting them angry enough. I don't know. There's so much to play for, and we came here with the mindset of trying to win a championship. It's hard. It's the best league in the country, and it's two double-digit deficits or something that can get you sent home next week pretty quickly. So we've got to. Hopefully, we learn today.
What's it mean to you, Brad, that this team you really like, gets to play for the title?
Oh, it's huge. I've said from day one, you guys know how much I love this team, and to see that response in the second half was pretty special. And again, yesterday I had to kind of goad them into some things, and we today was a little bit different. It was them. It was them stepping into that role and taking leadership, and then guys making plays.
Was there anyone in particular in that early second half timeout that spoke up?
Yeah, Quincy was huge. I thought Quincy, Luke, Terrence, it became a very energetic, very positive huddle, and it was a group connecting, to be very blunt, and it was all of them. But there's some group of veterans. Marcus doesn't say much usually. Marcus became pretty vocal. So it was a collective group, and everybody chimed in. You can tell everybody was on the same page, and I stayed with that group a long time because I was believing in them.
What does it mean to you that you don't even have to say a word in a situation like that? They know what they need to do.
I'm glad they do. They know. I mean, that's the difference between veterans and a young team. And we have some veterans who were part of a very young team that know what that's like. But they stepped up and they care. And that's all you can ask for as a coach.
Is that your plan, though, going into that timeout, was to see if they came up with something? Or?
Well, there wasn't anything else to say. I was just trying to stop momentum. There wasn't anything I could create. There wasn't anything I could do. They were either going to have enough pride to try to work it out themselves, or we were going to, get B20. And to our credit and their credit, they did that.
Brad Coleman gets to look at his career on Championship Sunday. He's the one guy in that room that gets to.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on him being able to maybe experience that one more time?
Well, we got a tough 40 minutes against a hot team, but just the opportunity to do that in this league is phenomenal. I have so much respect for this league. I have so much respect for the coaches. The opportunity to get to play for a championship. And do it with a completely different group than what he did his freshman year. That's nice to see. And again, I think we've had some stability in this program, and he's been a big part of that.
Shannon's had some big nights, but tonight was special.
Yeah, like I said, I was fortunate. I got to coach Michael Beasley. And saw some pretty special nights, but that was just kind of an inconspicuous 40. I mean, I knew he was getting it, but he was scoring, he was aggressive, he was getting to the foul line. But again, it was transition, and that happens when we get stops. And I've said it many times, he's the best player in the country in transition.
Defensively, he is on time and over. He gets 18 points, but he only gets 18 shots.
Well, that's what no one talks about with Terrence is, my game plan going in was to leave him on him all day, and I did not want Terrence out. I didn't. Not that I don't trust anybody else, but I don't trust anybody else. And Terrence is, the first game where he had 31, he made hard shots. We wanted him to have twos, not threes, and we wanted him to have contested shots, not uncontested shots. And Terrence did a lot of running today, so but he's in great shape. He's a freak athlete, and he showed why he's a really good player today.
And there's a reintegration process there for the last couple of months. Just knowing you're getting him at the top of his game, how much pressure does that take off of these other guys too?
Well, I mean, he's a great player. He's a great teammate. He's handled that situation, understanding the severity of all of that. But he is. We played really good without him, and we were number 2 in the country in offensive efficiency without him. And it took him a little bit, one, to get his conditioning back. Secondly, to get his feel back and not try to be disruptive. And so we had an 8-9 game stretch in league play where we were a little disjointed. And I've said it many times, we kind of had 3 seasons in one. This season with that, but shows why he's a great teammate, why his teammates believe in him, and why he believes in his teammates.
I mean, Ty's had a bunch of offensive rebounds the last 2 games. Was that something you challenged him for, or did he just make that an emphasis for himself?
That's what he did last year. He's been so good on the glass. He's got a great knack. He's matching, most people are matching 5 men with him, and they don't guard him, so he gets space. He gets free roam to move, and Ty's an elite athlete, and he takes up space in a great way. He's got great timing. He's got long arms, and 7 rebounds today on that side is a boatload. And my hat's off to him. He works for him.
So if you've been asked as a C-line watcher, in the sense of just kind of the way things fell coming into this, you guys had a chance to jump up. Like, did you
I think the great debate, I do. I don't know if we're a 4, if we're a 3. I don't know what today is because I don't know if they're even evaluating today. I don't know if they're done. A lot of times they've been done the last Friday night, and they kind of wait for the upset or whatever to happen. But as I told our staff and I told our coaches, all we can do is try to win. And then I think the other really crazy scenario that plays into it a lot is, in terms of seeding, is location. And there's so many rules in place that you can't be where you are if you're this seed or that seed. And so those are for a lot of really smart people sitting in a room to figure out. And all we can try to do is do our part and enhance our situation with a win. And we beat a really good team today, and have an opportunity to do that again tomorrow.
Do you feel you made the case to move up, though, given 4 quad 1 wins in the last 2 weeks?
I think a couple of them on the road. I think we feel like we're whole. Again, and we're playing our best basketball. It's been a little inconsistent, but it's been that. So again, I think I don't know what that means. I don't know 3s, 4s, whatever. You're going to get a good opponent, and you're going to have to play exceptionally well the first weekend to move. So we'll see, but I think so. I think we're as fit in there with the teams we're talking about.
Does it tell something about you guys, like two different completely styles you faced? Ohio State one-on-one post, you have to play Dane more, and today it's they're trapping everything.
Yeah.
And what's it say about you?
Today was not a day that we needed Dane. Again, it was an open court. It was the defensive matchup. Rink got off to a great start, forced us to kind of make a coverage change. But again, it doesn't matter if it's fast, slow. We've still got to do what we do. But I think defensively we made some nice adjustments. We went back to our switching stuff a little more, and we may have to do that at different times. Thanks, guys.